Hello and welcome to Crypto Craze, your go-to source for the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency news and education. Today we've got a story about an obscure smart contract that has been guzzling gas on Ethereum. It's called Zen Torrent, and it's responsible for over 11% of the transaction fees paid on Ethereum in a 24-hour period, making it the second largest gas consumer after Uniswap's router contract. And yet, not many people have heard of Zen despite its appearance among the household names driving Ethereum usage. But here's where it gets interesting. The token is up nearly 500% in the past month. That's right, you heard me correctly. This could be a huge opportunity for investors to make some serious gains. So what is Zen all about? According to the project's white paper, the token is designed to be more of a peer-to-peer cash than a store of value. Its goal is to be a universal cryptocurrency to achieve the original mission of blockchain. The paper lists blockchain buzzwords like self-custody, transparency, and decentralization as aspects of that mission. One key feature of Zen is that users can just pay the transaction fees on a supported blockchain to acquire the token for free. However, the minting process will yield progressively less Zen over time. But here's where things get really interesting. Zen's design is gas-guzzling by nature. Another of the project's smart contracts was responsible for 40% of Ethereum gas usage in October, making the blockchain's native asset deflationary for the first time after EIP 1559 and the merge. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how does this benefit me as an investor? Well, Zen's approach to adoption is unique. Its creators have deployed the token on 10 different blockchains, taking a land and expand approach similar to what Uber did when it launched in many cities in a short period of time, and tried to develop business from there. Joe Blau, the co-founder of a project in the Zen ecosystem called Phoenix Protocol, which is set to launch in the coming weeks, thinks there's another set of users outside the Ethereum-centric club. They don't really care if it's Compound on Ethereum, or a Compound fork on some other chain, or if it's Uniswap, or if it's PancakeSwap, or if it's SpookySwap, he said. Zen is trying to move beyond its self-referential culture and onto greener pastures where people may not know or care about the lore behind DeFi protocols. And that could mean big gains for investors who get in early on this unique project. Of course, there are risks involved with any investment, and it's unclear whether Zen will work in the long run. But if it does, it certainly won't have been through the typical route in DeFi, and it will have burned a lot of ETH along the way. For our next story of the day, we have some exciting news for you. Mistian Labs, the developer of the SUI Layer 1 blockchain, has raised a whopping $300 million in a Series B funding round. This values the company at over $2 billion. And who were the big players in this funding round? Well, we've got FTX Ventures leading the way, with participation from Binance Labs, Coinbase Ventures, A16Z Crypto, Jump Crypto, Circle Ventures, and many more VC heavyweights. Mistian Labs launched just last year, but its team comprises former Meta employees who have previously worked at Novi Research, the DM blockchain, and the Move programming language. And their first product? SUI, a proof-of-stake-based blockchain that will cater to developers and creators, regardless of their background. But what makes SUI so special? Well, according to Sam Blackshear, Mistian's co-founder, SUI marries the safe, asset-centric features of Move with a new object-centric data model. This pairing enables new approaches to several blockchain scaling challenges and unlocks a more direct, accessible programming style for the next generation of smart contract developers. And what will they do with all that funding? They plan to develop and accelerate the SUI ecosystem and expand their team, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. Now, you may be wondering, how does this benefit savvy crypto investors? Well, SUI faces competition from the likes of Aptos and Solana, both of which also consist of ex-Meta employees who worked on the company's blockchain projects. Both use the Rust-based Move programming language developed at Facebook. And finally, all three projects have common VCs backing them, including FTX Ventures, Jump Crypto, and Franklin Templeton. Aptos raised $150 million in July and has managed to raise a staggering $350 million overall in 2022. And Solana Labs CEO Anatoly Yakovenko praised the design of Move, while also saying that it is a more secure way to build smart contracts. But with Miston Labs raising $300 million in this latest funding round, it's clear that they're a force to be reckoned with. And for savvy crypto investors, this could mean big gains in the future as the SUI ecosystem develops and expands. So keep an eye on Miston Labs and their SUI blockchain, because they're definitely a company to watch in the world of cryptocurrency. Really quick, guys, it's worth noting that I am not a certified financial or investment advisor by profession. This video should not be taken as financial or investment advice. For our last story of the day. As technology continues to surge in the crypto space, Metis is taking the lead with enormous potential, especially in yield. Metis is a new generation blockchain founded by Elena Sinelnikova in 2019, and it is causing quite a stir in the crypto world. Metis is a hard fork of Optimism and utilizes optimistic rollups to overcome the flaws of Ethereum in performance validation. In other words, Metis DAO is a two-layered technology that grows decentralized communities. The utility token of the DAO is called Metis, which serves as a means of staking and paying out rewards. Now you may be wondering, how does Metis propose a solution to lighten the flows of data on the network? Well, they use roll-up technology. Its operating principle is simple, with the calculation done off-chain, outside the Ethereum blockchain, while the transactions will always be on-chain. As a way of validating transactions, some validators check on the transparency of the transactions. But here's the kicker. Every validator must deposit some amount, which acts as security and could be reduced in case of some attempted fraudulent maneuver on the part of the validator. There is also the presence of rangers deployed to ensure the integrity of the Metis network. The rangers try to fill the loopholes of the validators. Organizations that use the Metis network are connected using reputation power, RP. Ethereum provides the security of Metis's transactions and network. Ethereum is considered to be the gold standard for blockchain security. As such, Metis DAO uses Ethereum to optimize its security, unlike Polygon, which has its blockchain. Now, I know what you may be thinking. What about scalability? Well, roll-up solutions have proven to be a crucial advancement for bridging scalability by eliminating high gas fees and low throughput. However, optimistic and ZK rollups suffer unique challenges that significantly limit their scalability potential. In this case, optimistic rollups suffer from delays in transaction finality and slow withdrawal speeds taking as long as 7 days. On the other hand, ZK rollups demand a high computing power, resulting in slow transaction confirmation time. Metis is advancing its research and development efforts to become the first ever optimistic rollup to reduce the time to roughly 4 hours. The hybrid rollup of the Metis DAO aims to combine the speed of optimistic rollups with the security of zero-knowledge proofs to improve transaction confirmation and finalization speeds. Make sure to comment down below what video you would like to see next, and hit the like button if you learned something new or found the information useful. Also, please consider subscribing if you like this type of content. That's all for now. Until next time, guys.